You know? In that sense. Yeah, you see like how you go and watch a movie and get involved in it and partake in it and learn certain things from the movie. Here come like a movie to the face spirit, to the ego that has lost its awareness of this vast expanse of itself. It feels isolated, insulated, right? And insecure. And therefore within the social context seek security in the various through the various avenues offered by the particular social and cultural milieu or mix within which you are born. But here ain't no big thing, you know. It's big when here's all you know. This is what makes it big, because it's all you fucking know. And there's the reason for the fear of death. Because you see death as meaning end. It's the end of your human experience, not the end of your self-awareness. Your self-awareness goes with you. It cannot be taken from you. Huh? Yeah, brother.
But the body is taken. The body cannot transition with you then with that self-awareness.
The body is a specialized piece of equipment. It can only function here. It brings here into focus. It makes the reality of here a part of your awareness or feature of your self-awareness. Right? That's what it does. It's like the antenna and your TV. Right? You in the living room, you're independent of what's going on there. Right? But because the television and the antenna, you are able to partake in various movies, documentaries. Some are edifying, some are stimulating, some exciting, depending on the content of what you're looking at. You know, we have all been lied to. None has escaped the fact that from the day you're born, right, you are being lied to by those who speak to you. Now, the only consolation is that they're not lying to you in a malicious and negative way. You know. They were also lied to. So the sins of the fucking parents, or the ignorance of the parents, or the understanding of the parents, the children unavoidably have to internalize it. If the particular culture in which you have happened to be born in, and even the word happen is questionable, because you choose where you're going to be born, you choose the spirit, because of its extended awareness. Choose where to be born, environment, parents, and has options in terms of experiential possibility. This life is so fucking deep, but one of the reasons why we are ignorant of it is intentional. You got hear what? The goal of every culture is to make the newborn and the adult that is growing a contributor to whatever the status quo is. In other words, if that particular culture is one of fucking ignorance, you have to internalize the ignorance and act it out. Look, I am watching a clip on television. Not the television, on social media.
Yeah.
Right? Where, you know what is studied to? What's the I think it's the Talmud or one of them books. Imagine once you're 3 years old, you qualify to get fucked.
That is a particular culture in the past. Oh.
It is going on right now. The same people who fucking up Palestine, Israel, right?
Yeah.
The Torah. I think in the book is the Torah. Right? I think in the Torah it is said, this why this one had a wife at the age of fucking 9.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And fucking them at the age of 9. Now in our culture that is wrong. Hell, you're going to jail and you're going on the sex offenders list. You see, standards of right and wrong can be said to be arbitrary, meaning it is determined by the views and values of the people who operate in a particular area, a particular geographic locale. And as a child, as a newborn, you have to internalize the fucking culture, or else you're classified as maladapted. In this society, if as a child you have an innate reluctance or resistance to the views and values, you pay in a fucking institution. In other words, we only want supporters roaming the fucking street. People who support the ignorance that had become native to our consciousness and perception of fucking reality.
Yeah. Social adaptation.
Every human being is indoctrinated. Now we understand the word indoctrination to mean in a particular cult or a particular group, whether political, religious or whatever, right? And a certain body of information is being impressed on you with repetition and regularity. Right? It's constantly being reinforced. And once they succeed in you internalizing that particular belief system, it means that you have become indoctrinated. In other words, they start seeing things the way the Christians do. From the time you see a cross, you feel a sense of godness.
Yeah.
Alright? You see a cow in the Hinduism. Right? So the human being is not born knowing the nature of the reality that dominates the environment in which it is born. It has to learn that, and in the learning of that, it becomes the learning of that is a process of indoctrination, and you become a victim of it. And you can't say the people who are indoctrinating you are doing it with malice. They were also indoctrinated. It's something coming down naturally. Now, human existence involves a learned version of reality. We don't see things as they really are, you know. Do you know, within a different cultural mix or environment, everybody realize or would be aware that this what you're seeing here, your eyes creating it, your eyes are actively involved, your eyes and nervous system and brain are actively involved in creating fucking this. This is not something external and separate from you, you know. But part of the information that the informational diet on which you have been read and bred says, hey, this is the reality. Now, in other words, they're taking the map for the fucking territory.
Right.
Realistically, this that you are seeing is inside of you, it is inside of your awareness. You are awareness. Even the body that you say you are is an object within your awareness. And one of the beauties of human existence is nobody can see whatever you are seeing because they cannot use your eyes. So everybody is in a unique, everyone has a unique human experience and perception of reality.
You're saying like all of us are indoctrinated, right? But let me ask you this. Could one come to the realization that they are indoctrinated, and could one, like you say, escape the indoctrination then? Is it possible, or
a sign of mental or psychological maturity in a human being is when they come to realize that they're indoctrinated. You know why? The proof and power of indoctrination is that it enjoys a level of invisibility in all those who have been indoctrinated because they know nothing else but that. Knowledge is the result of relationships, so you must have something to compare it with. But all you know is that. So that becomes the ultimate fucking reality for you.
So you're saying, okay, psychological maturity is realizing that you're indoctrinated. Could one find a solution to the indoctrination? Or?
With the realization that you've been indoctrinated, the implication of that is that your perceptions are not authentic. They are not realistic. They are learned.
Right.
Just like most of your behavior is learned. Once you become aware of that, you become curious to know, well, what is the reality that this indoctrination is hindering me from being able to acknowledge? From the time you realize indoctrinated, that very perception becomes the basis of investigation and inquiry. Because once you realize indoctrinated, the comfort that you felt about being indoctrinated, the comfort necessitated you not being aware of being indoctrinated. This is why I said just now. 99.9% of the people are indoctrinated. And if you don't realize that, it means they have succeeded with you. There are people who control the world. When I say control the world, on a certain level, we can say that there are certain families, and there are families whose money, just like Rothschild and them, generational wealth, and every generation adding to the wealth. Now, economics control politics. Once you have money, you could buy a politician. And once you buy a politician, you could get him to institute the policy and legislation that will work for you. That is exactly why everybody coming. You know what's one of the beauties of that Palestinian conflict in Israel? They show you that America is not what we thought it was. America is simply the big brother of fucking Israel. It have a trappy situation that has unfolded. You ever hear about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hollywood producer guy.
Nah, Jeffrey Epstein is a fellow who had own island.
Yeah.
Right.
And he had the girls and
He was marketing himself as a
Hollywood producer or something like that?
no. He was into beauty shows, you know.
Oh, okay.
So you know, it's only top line girls go approach, huh? And then invite them to your island, take the fucking passport, and let us stay there and fuck with Obama and all of them. Huh? If you're there, they're down there. Huh? Now, he was working for the Mossad. The Mossad is the FBI equivalent for Israel, and he was in charge of what they call a honey trap, where they invite big businessmen come to the island, but every room, just like by Diddy, every room have cameras. And when you see these beautiful girls, you didn't know that all the rooms have fucking cameras. You want to bus, and you go in and bus, but you don't know that you're on camera. So when they hire you on camera, now they're letting you hail. You here, you're fucking underage girl, right? So yeah, what? If you don't do what we say, if you don't pass the decision that we suggesting, we go embarrass you and destroy your political career. That's how they hired the American Congress in a strangled fucking hole. And another thing that has been realized, maybe only 2 or 3 members of Congress don't have dual citizenship. Everybody, most of them big political personalities in the US have dual citizenship because they invite you.
Oh, you have videotape for them there?
There's invite you to come to it.